Mel Jones and the one and only Ali Mitchell.
It's great to be here for this match. I'm sure we'll be treated to a spectacular contest.
Thanks, Alison. Let's join them down in the middle to find out who will be fielding first.
The visitors win the toss and will bowl first.
Right, so we're ready to get underway. There's always something special about the first delivery. It can really set the tone for a match. That's gone for 6. That is a huge one. Sharma wants plenty from these bowlers.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
Last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. That's huge. That's a biggie. It is out of here. Absolutely smoked off the bat.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Oh, yeah. I loved it. Launched. Sharma caught that, says the batter.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move. Might look to go big again here. That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
That's a solid shot.
Well, not a great delivery. Got it full. Lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Oh, my word, that is huge. Middle, that's a monster of a shot.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for 6.
Getting nice and settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Goes for it, over cover and away it goes. Oh, all the way for 6. That's all class you're watching right there.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant and that has stayed hit. Fantastic.
Now, great opportunity to prove the critics wrong. Certainly needs to build an innings for the team. Henry coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. No, terrible shot. Oh, that's popped up in the air, but it lands just shy of the fielder.
Well, that was timed very, very well. Great shot, driven down the ground and flew over the boundary.
Williamson, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. On that nicely, good defence. Misses everything.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot and couldn't find a gap.
Nice solid defensive shot.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the 3rd dot ball.
The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery.
Well, that's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot, just not timing it at all. Poor play.
Wagner, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. Absolutely middled that.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot.
Just need to settle down. The timing's all off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Just got to keep a cool head.
Beats the bat. Jeez, how has that missed the stumps? Peach of a delivery.
Appeared to be well within the limits, and the umpire's called a wide.
Flicked off the pads to deep square, just the one on offer. Worked away, that's a nice single.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike. Keep the pressure up on the bowlers.
Cracking shot, over pitch and got what it deserved. That's 4 more.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Going with pace now. Over the infield with a cracking shot.
All the way, got it right out of the middle.
Up the 50 partnership for these two.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there.
Oh, well, that's a tight call. Didn't look to be that wide.
Goes over the top with that shot.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Tried something a bit different last delivery and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Oh, what a shot. Absolutely drilled over point, if you don't mind. And that'll be 6. Rode the bounce beautifully for that shot. I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Go through. Tried to go large with that slog sweep, but it's hit well enough. Could be 4.
A strong area for them. Lifted it up and over towards the rope.
Mitchell shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. That is huge, enormous, massive, gigantic. Take your pick.
You give that much width and you are asking for trouble. That was so well timed, it flew over the boundary. How will the bowler respond?
End of the over. 29 off it. India, a 76 for none. Henry coming back into the attack. played, could be a quick single. Pick that up nicely and they'll get a couple of runs. Oh boy, that's a maximum. I want to know how far that's gone. Came right off the meat of the bat.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
Gill has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. In the air and gets away with it. Risky shot with a few slips in place, but it's timed well enough, and that'll be 4.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail. First ball for the batter, coming in.
Wow, that's missed a lot.
Well, that's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot, just not timing it at all. Poor play.
That's a solid shot.
Hit that well off the back foot, but couldn't beat the field.
Was quick onto that in the infield. 8 runs added there. India are 84 for 1.
Another big over. Not as big as the previous overs, but still a formidable one.
Southey, coming back into the attack, has done well so far. That sounded good. It sounded really good. That's a maximum. It's gone 12 deep into the crowd.
Saw that so early and the timing was fantastic.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right. Nearly gets the edge. Southey with a great delivery there.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely. Just a bit too early on the shot and couldn't find the gap.
Out? No! Somehow it's missed everything.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls allowed this over.
Well, now that could be out. Out of the ground. That's a tremendous shot. Just sailed away.
Managed to get onto the front foot early and just incredible power to loft it over the boundary rope.
Sharma wants a fair piece of this bowler. Driven again. In the air this time, but it's 4 more.
Timing on that shot was just perfect. Brilliant shot. A boundary the moment it hit the bat.
Boundaries are flowing. They need to find a dot ball or two just to slow things down again. Oh, yeah. I loved it. Launched. Sharma copped that, says the batter.
Textbook 6, timed well, under the ball, and it flew to the boundary. Awesome power.
Mitchell back on now. That's high. Is there enough on it? There is. Add that maximum to the scoreboard. Thank you very much.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Great timing right off the meat of the bat.
Jumped all over the slower ball, only gave them more time to see it and make sure of it.
Back-to-back boundaries. Can they make it 3 in a row and really put the bowler on the back foot? Oh, well, don't even bother running.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
Flicked off the pads to deep square, just the one on offer. There's a chance if it hits.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
The new batter always likes to feel bat on ball as they bring a bit of nervous energy to the wicket.
Just threw the shot too early.
Too good. That is huge.
Just a little bit of room given and the power was immense. That's flown over the boundary.
End of the over, and what a beauty it was. Say what you want about the bowling, but you still have to hit them. Majestic batting. The new bowler is coming into the attack.
Appeared to be well within the limits, and the umpires called a wide.
Over the infield with a cracking shot.
Too much width, really. They're only asking for that to be hammered into the stands, and that is exactly what's happened.
Delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, you're going to get punished on this pitch. Oh boy, that's a maximum. I want to know how far that's gone. Came right off the meat of the bat.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder. Go through it. Tried to go large with that slog sweep, but it's hit well enough. Could be 4.
This century.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot and couldn't find a gap. So that's the 3rd wicket down. Not a happy person walking off the field. There's a real feeling of disappointment.
That's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. Middle, what a start.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
End of the over, a massive one, 23 off it. India, 153 for 3. Williamson, the spinner, coming into the attack.
Just managed to get the bat on it. Very late with the shot.
Straight to the fielder.
Out of reach and lucky not to be called a wide.
Good pick up, big chance. Everyone's gone up.
A long walk back to the pavilion. This has not been a good knock. Not what you'd expect from someone of this skill level.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, so I want to show everyone their strength. Can't hit it any more sweetly than that.
Welcome to the crease. Thanks for coming. First ball, 6 runs.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. That's going a long way. What a shot.
Went downtown and did it very well.
Smashed all over the park. I wonder if the captain will stick with them. Conway to finish this innings.
The attack.
Oh, well, don't even bother running.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot. Might look to go big again here. Another chance to bowl that one. Really can't have been wide by much though.
Yadav cuts away but finds the fielder just behind point.
Just threw the shot too early.
Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully.
That races away to the boundary. A beautiful shot off the front foot. Just textbook stuff.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Solid shot. That's going for 4.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
This has been a great over so far. 2 boundaries from it. The runs are flowing very easily now.
That's a tough call for the bowler. I thought that was there to be hit.
Flick of the wrist off the front foot and away goes the ball. It might be 4. The fielder out in the deep has some work to do.
Just lent on that. The timing was perfect and the outfield did the rest.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Punch through the onside. Great balance and into the gap it goes. Should be a few at least here.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
Oh, what a performance this has been. 200 plus. New Zealand bowlers lost their length somewhat, but they were under pressure from the get-go. Chasing teams a fair bit of work to do now.
And special mention must go to the curators, because there was plenty of pace to be used on the bat from the seamers, and it allowed for some great stroke play. Here we go, coming in for the first ball. Not the widest delivery I've seen, called nonetheless. Those are the first runs of the innings.
That's a solid shot. Smacks that away through the gap. Does very well to quickly get across to this one.
Driven off the front foot, fantastic cricket shot. Probably expected more there.
Yeah, big opportunity. They've worked really hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get a big score on the board.
Didn't hit that well. Very late playing that shot. That shot sees them get their innings started.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying.
That's what happens if you stray a little down the leg side. Makes it easy to just glance the ball off the pads and score easy runs.
End of the over. 4 runs coming off it. New Zealand are 4 for none.
The new bowler into the attack.
Edge, but it drops safely. Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here.
Whipped away nicely through the leg side. Elegant as ever and picking up good runs.
Finds the edge. That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision?
What a crucial breakthrough this is. Excellent bowling to get one of the key wickets cheaply.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. Big edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot, good running.
Can't get that outside the ring field. 6 runs added in that over. New Zealand are 10 for 1.
Trouble, complete mix-up between these two. Just avoided an embarrassing run-out.
Bumrah with a huge appeal.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket. Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot.
That gets things going. Getting your first runs always helps settle the nerves.
Now then, what's this? They've gone up. I didn't hear or see anything. Oh, geez, that sounded nice off the bat. That's racing away down to deep square.
That just drifted down leg side. Picked up really early and just flicked that off the pads. It raced away, nothing the fielders could do.
Latham has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits.
It's easy runs there at this level when you stray a little down the leg side. Tucked it nicely off the pads for more runs. That's a great dive. Needed a big stretch to prevent any runs.
That's a solid shot. Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary.
What a beautiful shot that was. They've been sweating on the loose ball and picked this one up early and glanced it down to fine leg.
Nice shot, straight back to the bowler. No run. New Zealand weren't given much of an opportunity there. A very tidy over.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keep pressure on the bowlers.
Lovely sweep shot. Didn't try to overhit it, and away goes the ball. And they scamper through for a single. Good running.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike. Keep the pressure up on the bowlers.
Doesn't beat the infield. Huge edge.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
Left hand.
difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball. Nichols taking guard, has been playing really well in recent matches, certainly needs to bring their A game today.
Driven off the front foot, fantastic cricket shot, probably expected more there.
They've gone up here.
It's another wicket, the fourth now. Sometimes you've just got to accept that you couldn't do anything about a delivery.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings.
First ball for the batter, coming in.
Nice shot, pierces the infield. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. India managed to keep the batters pretty quiet in that over. We're certainly seeing some very good bowling.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot, good running.
This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. Oh, geez, that sounded nice off the bat. That's racing away down to deep square.
Found the middle of the bat, great timing. Lovely front foot shot that's raced to the boundary.
Cuts that off well in the infield. Yeah, well played, could be a quick single.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
The spectators are absolutely buzzing right now. Huge levels of excitement all round this ground. Good shot, a beauty.
Well, he can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. The end of another tidy over. Good to see the pressure starting to build on the batters.
Just threw the shot too early.
Going with spin now. Beats the field with a great shot. Yeah, nice early call. That's an easy run.
Nicely run. Working the ball away into the gaps to find an easy single.
That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision? Great shot. At least one on offer. Pick that up nicely and they'll get a couple of runs. ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment.
Turning down runs that are safe isn't intelligent play. They should be rotating the strike.
That's a solid shot. Finds the fielder with that shot.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely. Just a bit too early on the shot and couldn't find the gap.
Yada with a huge appeal.
Well, not a great delivery. Got it full. Lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
This could be trouble.
Starting to get interesting now. That's the 5th wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. Driven on the onside, but straight to mid-wicket.
That shot allows them to get off the mark.
Too full, punch back down the ground. Could be 4.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot. How will the bowler respond?
Perfectly timed.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake.
The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Mitchell is starting to really get on top of this bowling, mate. We need a few changes to halt the momentum.
The captain may... making some adjustments to the field here. Will it be 3 boundaries in a row?
Straight to the fielder. That's the over and quite possibly the match. Good bowling to put a lot of pressure on the batters. Not too sure what they're appealing for here. Classic cover drive, but finds the fielder at cover. Trouble!
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
Edged, unplayable. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Was quick onto that in the infield.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the third dot ball. You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
End of a really good over. Gets a wicket and really slowing down the scoring pace.
Whipped away nicely through the leg side, elegant as ever, and picking up good runs.
Yadav coming back on here. They've been bowling really well so far. That's great fielding. That ball was flying.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
Finds the edge. Burton staying put, but the opposition have put in a huge appeal.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now. You need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Bowling fielders look really confident. That's a solid shot. This could be out.
Another one, 8 wickets gone. You feel it's just a matter of time now. A few decent deliveries could see the end.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket. India with a massive shout. Everyone's gone up.
They really need a boundary, this ball.
Nice shot, pierces the infield. Can't get that outside the ring field.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot, good running.
Go for it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like we'll carry.
Showing that they mean business this innings. Barely seem to have got going and they're hitting sixes.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Massive chance.
Fluent innings undone by a decent delivery. A good wicket to get at a good time. Have to go for it now. Wagner gets off the mark.
Does very well to quickly get across to this one.
That's what happens if you stray a little down the leg side. Makes it easy to just glance the ball off the pads and score easy runs. Extremely comfortable win, just brilliant on so many levels. You can't compete with that level of skill shown. It was a masterclass.
Well, there was only one team really in it today. An exceptional display that saw